Hey everybody, Chris here. So we're waiting for the next move for Dogecoin. We're going to talk about that with the latest news and look at the charts as well in just a minute. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that little notification bell. You can be notified when the videos come out as well as when I do live streams. And I'm starting a new series of live streams on Saturday afternoons. That's right, I'm a little more relaxed, not quite so focused in on crypto prices. We're kind of relax a little bit. It is the summertime, so join in. We have some fun with that as well. So make sure that you're subscribed. You got your notifications on for all the Chris Packs videos and live streams. We're going to have some fun with that. But I know we're all just worried right now. What is going on with crypto? Got an interesting view from someone about what's been going on recently. So let's get into it. Let me show you the charts and the news. Show you what I'm looking at. And we start here looking at the current Dogecoin chart with a weakness on a Saturday morning. That's right, we are having a bit of a pullback here on Doge. Bitcoin as well, coming down just a little bit. Bitcoin is not able to get over 104 here. So 104 looking at strong resistance for Bitcoin and Doge. As we looked at during the live stream on Friday on this 2-hour chart here, this line at 16.4, which was support back here on Tuesday and Wednesday, failed to hold here on Friday and is now flipped over to resistance. So on the short term, we are looking at some negativity here with the price of Doge, but it's not the only one. There's a lot of others as well in the red on a Saturday as well. Kind of a mixed bag here in with crypto. ETH up just a little bit, but again, below where we were last week. So yeah, it's all kind of down right now. So what's going on? I mean, this is the interesting view here, right? Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, Dogecoin pull back after technical rejection. No one wants to be long into the weekend. There is an uncertainty here of what could happen with the global geopolitical events. And it's like a lot of traders, like here in the summer, right? Friday comes and it's just like, you know what? I'm just going to sell right now, hold my position, and I'm not going to be trading on the weekend. And so here we are. And so crypto is turning into this Monday through Friday trading volume. And on Saturday and Sunday, the kind of weakness for support and not a lot of trading. I mean, we know Dogecoin as a meme coin has the ability to overcome that. But lately we have kind of seen, again, we're in the summer months, so volume is down. And now in the weekends, volume is down even more. So that's what we have. That's what we have going on. So that was kind of interesting to see that no one wants to be long into the weekend. So that's kind of that. And so we have this kind of selling, right? And this was this Friday selling that we had that sort of dumped the market. Say, yep, I'm just going to sell off because of the uncertainty here. And now it's even weaker a little more there. So, you know, and Bitcoin did the same thing, right? Bitcoin did the same thing, but holding up a little better than Dogecoin right now. Look at Dogecoin rebounds from 16 cents. Triangle pattern signals 60% price swing, but price swing which way? I mean, we looked at Ali's chart, right? And the big triangle. And Ali is like, hey, look, we can either go to, you know, we can break below 16 or break up above 22. And we saw with Dogecoin, actually, we did trade below 16 cents. And we did come down to about 15.85 or so on Friday afternoon. So, and it looks like now, as I'm recording this, down to 1607, 1605, we may be threatening that again as I'm recording this. So, so some weakness there. Those that are looking to buy on dips, obviously, this is what we talk about, is accumulation, is you don't buy on the green candles, you buy on the red candles. We don't know how low these dips will go, so the dollar cost average approach of buying just a little each time as opposed to like going all in at one price because you don't know. I mean, not financial advice, but that is one of the strategies that you can look at in order to be accumulating, if you still believe in price going up. Later, there are some who just think we're bear market now and it's just going to do nothing but go down from here. I don't know. The Doge Fear and Greed Index is ticking down. We're now in the low end of neutral here. We've gone from 50 to 49 to 46, now at 39. So starting to get into close to that fear range in Fear and Greed Index. And even our friend Trader Allen, right? Trader Tardigrade has a negative chart that he has posted here. Head and shoulders pattern. And with this decision point right here, we could see a downfall. And you know, it's not very often Trader Tardigrade posts a negative chart. They're usually all positive. And Mr. UT says, bro, you change every day. Well, no, not exactly. He doesn't change every day. This is the one that I've seen, which is kind of negative. And right now, he's correct right now, right? He is correct. We are seeing this fall down. Now, what would that drop be? We don't know. We'll be watching that, but so stay tuned with the Chris Pax channel there. But when you zoom out and you look at the bigger picture, Trader Allen's like, but you know, this is just one of those dips, right? And we're going to have that for the summer. This green arc here represents the summer, which is what I've been talking about, and you guys are sick of me talking about it, but the summer of chop is where we are. And then this thing, right, whatever this is, if this fractal actually comes into play here, now he's not saying it's last November. No, he's going back to the fractal from February, March of 2024. The setup seems to be more like that. We get two highs, and then we get this low. It's a higher low from what we had in April, right? So it's a higher low, very similar, early 2024 versus late 2023. So a higher low, accumulation before a rip, right? That is the setup. So very interesting how that is playing. So again, we're waiting for the next move. On the short term, it could be slightly down with some dips, choppy summer, and then the fall could move up. And again, ETH as well. And he's looking at some ETH charts as well, which are playing very close to, again, early 2024 right now, where ETH traded in a consolidated sideways channel, started to move up, retraced, right? And we had that here with ETH. Same thing just happened. ETH started to move and then retraced back down. Is this the next move for ETH? And is ETH going to get over 3,000, over 4,000, back up to like 4,500? Interesting. Overall, Solana, XRP, and Dogecoin ETF approvals in 2025 are a near lock. So we've been talking about Dogecoin ETFs. We do have Solana. We have XRP. We've got Litecoin. There's a couple others out there. But this is what we're talking about. And again, it's not going to be delayed when next week, right, the SEC kicks the can down the road again, because the 240 days from the filing that I've been talking about, same thing happened with the Bitcoin ETFs. It's not going to be till October. So that is the fall. And that's what I keep looking back at, is like this kind of move of Doge, not guaranteed to happen, but if it does and it follows the same pattern, that's the fall time frame, guys. And we even motley fool. It's like 2 reasons to buy Dogecoin before 2026. 2026, we think, could be a bear market. So do you want to take advantage of the opportunity that's in front of you right now? We don't know if there's going to be a super cycle, extended cycle, all of that stuff, but it's been an incredible run for Dogecoin, right? Since 2018, when the coin was valued way down, and it's gone up, thousands of percentages. Could another 1,000% growth spurt be in store? It's an exciting speculative asset. All of this fun thing about Doge, And of course, we know how Doge can pump. But what about the long term? And it says, oh, well, let's check out 2 Dogecoin alternatives below. So what are the Motley Fool's 2 alternatives to Dogecoin? Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's like, oh, okay, well, we'll just go back to Bitcoin and Ethereum because Dogecoin, it's an exciting crypto token, but Bitcoin and Ethereum are superior options because they both have bona fide use cases that can stand the test of time far better than Dogecoin. Actually, Dogecoin is much more volatile, but if you look at Dogecoin's returns over a longer period of time, Dogecoin actually outperforms both Bitcoin and ETH. These guys don't look at that, but I get it. Bitcoin just seems safer, and ETH accumulating into something that could be great again. We'll see how that goes. So kind of interesting. Motley Fool is kind of a little more positive about Doge, but not convinced yet. And then lastly, we have this. Dogecoin, revival. Elon Musk's X set to launch trading features. We touched on this yesterday, but this is it. Turning X, what used to be Twitter, into the WeChat-style everything app. Right, that's the big thing. But in this interview with the Financial Times, Linda Yaccarino said, users will soon be able to make investments and trades without leaving the platform. An upgrade that will sit inside a forthcoming digital wallet branded X Monies. This is what used to be called X Payments, now called X Money. The product, due to launch first in the United States later this year, will roll out in partnership with Visa. I'm not happy about that part, but I get they need someone to help on the back end. So they've got this Visa partnership going. But will eventually extend to peer-to-peer transfers, e-commerce checkouts, and crucially, a brokerage layer for stocks, ETFs, and crypto assets. Linda framed the move as the next logical step in X's metamorphosis. You'll be able to come to X and transact your whole financial life on the platform. That's where X is heading. Now, I was like, I saw this on X. It's like Vlad Tenev from Robinhood saying, some of you may have noticed that we're piloting a new mortgage benefit for our Robinhood Gold subscribers. A mortgage is among the largest and most important financial transactions of your life. And I was like, look, I got into crypto to get away from the banks. I reached my goal of buying a house with no mortgage. Robinhood is becoming more of a bank offering mortgages. It might be time to stop using Robinhood. I mean, is Robinhood like turning into that? Well, guess what happened? With that post, Vlad responded to me. I was like, oh, look at that. Vlad responded. We're not a bank. We partner to find the lowest rates for you. So yeah, okay, Robinhood's a fintech. I get that, right? But yet, they are still partnering with the banks, right? They're in bed with the banks. We already know they're in bed with the other financial institutions, right? We saw that with the throttling of being able to buy Dogecoin, GameStop, AMC, like all of that stuff, right? And I said, hey, thanks for the response, Vlad, but I won't be needing your bank partnerships. Again, that's just one of those things, right? And then we've got, of course, the crypto bill, and David Sachs was talking about it on the All In podcast about the Genius Act. And I'm like, for me, it was clear the Genius Act only passed because of the backing of U.S. Treasuries. Congress and the banks still don't like real cryptocurrencies. That is still a fact that's out there. So that's what's going on. Look, here we are again on a weekend, weakness in the market. Let me know what your thoughts are about Dogecoin and its next move. Again, summer of chop, and here we are. But join in on the next live stream, right? My Saturday live stream, we're going to have fun with that. If you missed it, my live streams always become videos on my channel, so check that out. Make sure you're subscribed, you got your notifications on, and give the video a like. And we'll see you next time.